I got one quick question.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this a few times,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm an ignorant man that's forgetful. What is our wand? I know we have a healing wand, of course, but and then we have, I think, a magic missile. And then, is there any other wands that are out there, or just stuff like that? That's, I think it's all been allocated, but I can't even remember.
Mm-hmm. Quartermaster Bjork.
If it is in someone's inventory, so it is no longer on the sheet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I was curious if there was something.
I think had a moderate. I think a cure moderate wounds. Getting that stuck in, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should get. A lot of us should have that from that guy, Yargan.
Not a wand, but I have a potion of cure moderate wounds.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we had a wand of magic missile, and I might have it, but I maybe forgot if I had it, because I do a lot of separate documents, copying, pasting.
I thought you did have one. It's worth.
I believe
worth checking through. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can even look up in the notes.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to. I'm pretty sure I had it, but I couldn't recall for sure.
Yeah, I see it in the notes. Wand of Magic Missile, 10 charges. So you have that.
Okay.
Because nobody can cast it normally, so you got to do a use magic device DC 20. Anyway.
Right. Yeah, that's, I think, one of the reasons it hasn't come up much.
Mm-hmm.
That's so high at the start.
It is early on. They're like, we don't want you using wands.
Yeah, in Legacy of the Agents, GCP, they got some wands early, and 75% of the time they fail. Oh. And they want to use it in combat a lot, too. So it's a lot of just...
Wow.
Very annoying.
That's because it's Joe rolling.
That is a big part of it.
He only has a plus 12 to his roll, and he still doesn't make it half the time. It's brutal. He's got cursed dice.
There are some times where he's come through, but
yeah.
In general, especially early on, the first many seasons.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
but Grant almost never failed.
Yeah.
This is the luck that never runs out, it seems, in the show.
Mm-hmm. He's got the weighted dice the other way. The good way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, we can recap. If there's any other questions you guys have about equipment before you go into it, you can ask before you jump into things. But getting into the quick, dirty of the recap, last session you all ended the combat with Zuina and chatted with her and then went your separate ways for a few days of respite. You got to either gather information or perform your trades, do some shopping or training Carlor, the hippogriff. All of you had a little bit of time apart for the first time since this whole adventure has started. And then you have reconvened on the morning of the day you need to go on the ship at night. So if you need to do any last minute things, you still can. If you need to try and get any last minute items, you can go for that. I think you all got some money, but not too much. So you probably could pool resources to get a little something, but not anything big, especially with the festival still dying down. So you're all back together. What do? You see, first of all, you see the hippogriff coming in with Chubbs. That's new.
Oh, no. That's how Trey has this.
Another wild animal that's not well trained.
Stubbs, I
I'm sure they already have rations on board. No need to bring anything else to eat.
We'll be resourceful. I know my way around the ship.
Everyone besides Chubbs roll a perception check. Oh, nice. If you get over 15, feel free to call it out.
Yep.
15 exactly.
All right.
Yep.
We got Tao, 20, Bjork, 25. All right. Yeah, you three, Treha, she's kind of maybe turned away, or the feathers from the hippogriff are kind of getting to her. But the other three of you notice there's kind of like a shaky edge to Chubbs, and you see that there's kind of like some dried blood under his nose, and his eyes look bloodshot, like he barely slept in the time that he's been gone.
I feel like the only reason Treha didn't see that was because of the cataracts. she just probably eyeing Chubbs a bit, just because of her natural wariness of him.
Chubbs, I hate to be a downer, but I think you might be allergic to this hippogriff. You look a little worse for wear.
I appreciate that, Bjork. Yeah, I've been putting in a lot of hours with Carlor, trying to, I don't know, make them hopefully useful to us as we get into this little scrape.
All of your perception checks are good enough to notice there are some old wounds that haven't fully healed. They've basically gotten to the scabbing point on both of them. You see, it looks like there's huge bite marks on Carlor, as well as bite and hoof marks on Chubbs.
Do the bite marks match Chubbs' current mouth or his shark mouth?
His shark mouth.
Oh, wow. That's some pretty intense training.
Again, Chubbs, raw meat is not advisable. If you're trying to eat this hippogriff, I can help you, but it seems like you might be more attached to it now.
We were speaking in different languages to each other, while we trained. And we're as close as ever. We get along great.
York looks over to the others and is like, I forget, is bestiality a sin in this city? It seems a little much,
Yes, I think it is. But, oh boy, this is a lot to take in.
Zawina barrels into your group, and you can see that she's downing a pint of something, and she says, "Well, get on there, y'all. What's the plan?"
I know it gets lonely at sea, but we're not even at sea yet.
Not quite the plan I was thinking of. But, like where your head's at.
Hypothetically, if you were to be undertaking this mission, what plan might you recommend for yourself?
Well, I'm not exactly sure what we can do about... And she tries to say something, and you see her mouth just, like, slam shut on her tongue. And she goes, damn. The creatures will be on board, and someone will have to get past them in order to get the captain. I can't do it. I'll help fight on the ship, but someone else has to go down below. And she gestures to the stern of the ship, so she points it out and she says, all you have to do is run through the door, and then you'll be at the captain's door. Someone has to get in there and get his help. I don't think we can do it alone. Maybe with, Big Tooth over there. She gestures over at Chubbs. But even with him, I don't know.
He brought his girlfriend. It's now a lot easier.
Is that thing even house trained? And she sees Carlor is just like walking around, biting on random bits of the furniture and then just pooping whenever it feels like it.
Carler will be fine on the poop deck.
Oh boy.
Love it.
So, which one of you is fast on your feet and is good at convincing someone of doing something they don't want to do?
Well, perhaps more than one of us could go.
That could be as well. He might need extra persuading, but anyone that's down below convincing him will not be up helping us fight on the deck.
I'm not the best of the fighters anyway. Maybe this could be a task for me. Kind of looks to the rest of the group. Like any other takers?
I could also go, but as you saw before, I guess I'm group's best fighter. Maybe I should not go.
Zuina nods approvingly at Treha. Says, yes, we can't lose your best fighter.
She hobbles over to stand by Tao, like an old lady does.
Yargrin told us the captain was Dwanti. Perhaps I will follow you.
She looks over and winks, and she says, but Handsome, who's going to be there to bolster us while we fight? She gestures at your drums.
Maybe I will wait near the door, waiting to see if help is needed below.
Aye.
I'll try to stay close. Or alternatively, you could stay close to me.
With that, she steps over to you and smiles. Says, I like the sound of that.
I like the sound of your voice. I just wish you could tell us a little more.
Well,
but I understand.
I don't know much of his background, but yes, he is Shawanti. He doesn't talk about it.
Nor do most of us.
Well, what other preparations do we need to do, or should we all get in position, eat a final meal, and get situated?
You said you heard voices on the ship like the lemurs we fought before. I can't remember much about them, but it was those creatures. It was like a mass of bodies in the bell tower. I wonder if we spread out a little bit, would that help? Or I forget their song, their voice. Did it have an effect on us?
Okay, now I definitely don't remember the lemurs. They were singing blobs?
Well, I forget. I know that the bee creature was like, I don't know.
I feel like we
remember that
didn't
fight back in
even
the day.
do well in this fight. How did that go? Like they were being raised from the dead?
I think
We
the guy
killed
summoned
them?
them, the bee creature,
Yeah.
Rar Amon.
Dear.
That's all right. I was just
We
curious.
have to attack the bee bait.
Reha knew that they were lemures. She knew the resistances, the DR. I think they just kind of slowly waded up to us and like tried to engulf us and attack us. I don't think they had special other powers, unless someone can recall. And then we also heard something about voices on the ship, or like some kind of singing. Something's up with the ship. I guess there's talk about it being a cursed ship. We stay close, we spread apart. Maybe go in two groups.
Zawina says, no, it's not cursed. But a lot of people have thought that. It's just the wailing of the twins.
The twins? What twins?
She tries to tell you more, and then her mouth slams shut. Ah!
I think I thought she said the wind. Wind.
No, the twins. And her face screws up in pain.
They're all magic, I'm sure.
I have one potion of Bart skin. And a green bubbling potion of strength. No more spider climb. But we have car lore if we need to reach a high place.
Did you also have that dexterity
And
potion?
the equipment. I do have a dexterity potion.
Yeah.
Yep.
For dexterous.
Anything else that guy gave us? There was a potion maker. He gave us some stuff.
Yep.
I think that's pretty much most of it. Oh, I could probably look.
Yeah.
I
I've got
may
a
have said
light.
stuff already.
I feel like Zario could part with the potion of moderate cure wounds since you guys will be the ones most likely in combat versus me.
Or trade. I don't know if someone has a potion of cure light they could trade you.
Trade me.
Straight to me.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, you got more HP than I've got.
I believe I have one potion of cure light and a cure mod, but if someone else wants to do a trade, that's totally easy, because I also have a potion of infernal healing. So I've got some stuff already.
Oh, so, Jeremy, while Treha was kind of off on her own when there was the fight here, she found a potion and didn't have time to identify it.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you would have easily done it by now. It's just a potion of cure light.
Oh, nice. I have extra potions someone want. Cure light wood. No one want?
Wait, what was the extra potion?
Healing potion.
How potent?
Very light potency.
I could trade you. I'll take your very light one and have a moderate one.
Oh, I do not need, but
Well, you have gone down before.
yes, when someone put drug in my face, and I transform into a hideous creature, of course I go down. What do you think? Don't put drug in my face, please.
I feel like you've been at the doors of death more than once.
Yes, perhaps. I mean, I take potion if want, but I also have magic to help myself.
maybe Chubbs or Tau, you probably have been more likely to go down and could benefit from this moderate potion.
I mean, he said he wanted to have it. I guess I take.
Yeah. You might have to
Okay.
administer it. All right.
Oh, do I have to equip Carlor ahead of the fight?
Yeah, if you want him to actually use his new skill.
Okay.
He learned how to use a great axe.
Not quite.
Carlor can do a trick where he can drop an item on command on a target.
Ooh.
Basically bombard it. If we were to have such a potent, well, not a potable, but compound. Something like Alchemist Fire. We don't have this to shoot.
I think not very expensive. If you want to buy.
Oh, well, we're already here. We'll just have to ride around on Carlor and throw javelins, I think.
We could do like a retcon buy. Let's say you bought it.
Yeah, I mean, you still have a little bit of time before you go over there. This is the morning of, and you have to be there the evening.
There's like a random peddler walking by with a stall of
just like Palworth.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, exactly.
like in the normal world. There's often just grenades for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you see him on purpose.
We are in the dock. Oh, we're at the dock. Okay, so I have like 250 gold pieces. Somehow. Seems insane. Am I engaging with the merchant
you can. Yeah,
right now?
yeah. If you want to just
Okay, yeah.
Go out
I'll
and
run
find-
over to this merchant and try to buy some of this explodey juice.
how much exploding juice do you want?
Well, what's the going rate?
It's Alchemist Fire. Is that the one you want to go for, or something different?
Yes. Yeah, Alchemist Fire.
Okay.
That sounds. Unless you have like holy water or something.
I mean, you could definitely go get some at a church. Yeah, Alchemist Fire's 20 gold, and you could definitely find that. Or there is holy
Okay,
water.
let me buy two.
Okay.
Let me buy two Alchemist Fire.
Okay.
And
Do you want to buy a holy water too? They're 25 gold.
oh dang. Oh, how infernal are these beasts?
Holy water does work on undead and evil outsiders.
Okay, how about one holy water and one alchemist?
Okay.
Sweet. So it's 45. Nice. Cool. Thanks, mister.
You run along there, little boy. And he gives you an extra piece of candy.
Oh, wow. Gee whiz. That's a good boy. Oh, and then put some alchemist fire into Carlor's clutch.
All right.
I don't know.
So that's
Yeah,
what you
he's
that's
got it.
what you want him to be queued up with first, or
You know what, actually, I'm not going to preload him. I feel like I just need more information.
all right. Okay.
I just noticed too. I think at one point, this is just totally random, but we have a snap leaf
Uh-huh.
that we got from somebody. It's not really probably going to be practical for this fight. It's something, but somebody has that I imagine on their list.
And that helps
Or maybe
you.
we sold it.
That helps you with a feather fall like situation. If someone
Yeah,
falls from a great height, it will save you from dying.
We may have sold it too. If they
No,
found
I think someone still got it. Who's hanging on?
What's the item again?
a snap leaf. It's a
Snap leaf?
leaf around the neck.
We have that in just the general bag.
Okay. I was just looking at stuff from our old notes, but no one needs it right now. It has feather fall and invisibility, and I think it's a one-time use.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're falling.
Yeah.
Yep. And the tree feather token causes a great oak to spring. Unlikely, but it's 5 foot. In case we needed a 5 foot tree, 50 foot high. But again, that might just be a one-time use thing.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yep.
Yep. Just was looking at stuff, but probably not useful for this fight. I just throwing it out there.
As you're saying that, Zawina just looks astonished. She says, "Please don't summon a 50-foot tree onto the ship we need." And then she looks at Chubbs as he's talking about burning the ship, and she's like, "You better be careful about where you're using fire. We have to sail this thing later tonight."
I wink at her.
She rolls her eyes. All right.
What do you think? We all stay together, 5 feet between us? Or will we need to touch each other?
What?
Hmm?
That's fine to me.
How close do you want to be on the ship? Should we keep some distance between ourselves? But, like when we came down the alley, they blasted us and we were all in a group. Maybe we should have different tactics going into an unknown fight this time. Have a little space between us?
Zawina looks over at you and she says, "I'm the only one with one of these." And then she flips her gun around in the air.
Does that mean we want Zawina in the front?
Could be.
Is she coming in with us?
Yeah, she's
Maybe
coming.
head way for the door. Maybe while Dario is downstairs, the rest of us will guard the door until he comes up.
Yeah, if you want to arrange yourselves on the boardwalk.
Okay. Who's the leader of this?
And Chubbs, where do you want Carlor?
Carlor, I kind of want him in the back, maybe.
I did not like this.
And he can fly. He can fly too, so you can have him out and about. Here,
that's a very fun thought.
I'll give you control to move him. There you go. You can move him around.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, Carlor's gonna go down the shark water. Boop. There we go.
Zario, come behind me. Zawina. Behind Chubbs.
She puts her gun away, and she says, it looks like a quick prayer to herself. And then her skin hardens, and she looks like she's made out of the planks beneath you now. She's like, just in case.
And then a quick perception, is the deck clear as we're looking out over there? Or is it...
Looks empty.
Okay.
Do I want to take a bark skin potion now?
Well,
How long does it last, bro?
it lasts like 10 minutes per level, so it would last the whole fight. Same thing with your other potions. The dexterity and the strength one, they last minutes, so the whole fight.
Dexterity really do?
Dexterity gives you AC and would give you a bonus to your initiative roll.
Oh my gosh. Should I just chug all
But
this
there'll be
stuff?
future battles, too.
Okay, yeah, now let's go in naked. But wait, Carlo, come here. Take this holy water, and then I give him the holy water. All right.
Okay,
Oh, nice, dude.
so he's ready.
Hey, Chubbs.
Chubbs
maybe you
and
can take
Carl are
one
just shotgunning all the potions.
Oh, you look so radiant. Okay.
We do expect there to be a battle, Chubbs. Maybe one of your potions? This is supposed to be a battle unlike anything we've seen.
Zawina nods.
I will bark skin. I'm going to drink the bark skin. Boom.
Awesome.
Okay.
I think that's a good choice.
All right. So,
Barkskin gives you a +2 bonus to your AC.
okay. Maybe I'll apply it after I rage, and then figure that out.
Natural bonus
Do
to
it
it.
now. Wait.
Yeah, it will stack with his rage. Because it's a natural armor.
Oh man, adjusting this. I clicked the cog on armor class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then just like just increase that by 2.
Yeah, the natural
Can't
armor.
edit any of these values. Oh, wait.
Yeah, go into your rage thing where it gives you the +2 to AC. Just change it to +4. Because it's the same type of bonus, but it enhances on top of what you'll have.
Yeah. Plus 2 AC, I will put 4 now.
Yeah, for now it's 4. There you go.
Fun. Okay. Well, I feel ready for battle.
Mm-hmm. And I think the Lemure, from what we remember, they are resistant to, is it cold and silver? Or that was a long time ago, but
They are resistant to cold and acid,
okay.
and
Like
resistant,
vulnerable to silver. And,
vulnerable to good or silver.
okay. Let's see what weapons people have out. I'm gonna have my silver long spear.
And you would also know the lemurs are also immune to fire and mind-affecting effects and poison. So,
Nice.
Okay.
yeah. Any weapons drawn by people? What do you have out?
I'll have my rapier out or silver rapier out for now.
Okay.
Yeah, silver. Star.
Mhm.
Like, can I remember the name?
Star knife, yeah.
Big old,
Star knife. There we go.
Bjork, what do you have?
that big old bow.
Big old bow. Classic.
Nice.
Chubb still needs to get silver grill.
Yeah. Raging is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wonderful.
So you guys moving up bit by bit. All right. I'll put you on. You are on the ship. You can now see the ship. And let me reveal everything. Looks like an empty ship. No creatures aboard. Maybe you got lucky. Maybe they're gone. Maybe they're sleeping.
Is this the door under here?
Zuina nods. Aye. Make it through there, and then the next door, you'll find the captain's quarters.
Where was it on the map? I didn't see.
Just right at the stern.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, I suppose first order of business is trying to convince this captain to come out of this cabin and assist us. Should we mosey on over?
Nautical nonsense be something I wish. Over. Yes.
yeah, feel free to spread
Nautical
about.
nonsense, you say?
Well, where are these people? Yeah, let's go. Let's go get the captain.
Zuina looks around, unsure, but she's definitely got her arms up, ready to fight.
Okay.
Reform.
Zari will start. Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, he just reforms to go 90 degrees, turning the whole group. But yeah, sorry, you can go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Let's stick to what we said. Yeah, formation wise.
Okay. So you guys are now moving together towards the stern of the ship. All right.
Do we know the captain's name? She couldn't tell us the name.
She can say. She says his name is Doholani.
Doholani?
Doholani. I'll put it in the chat for you.
All right, let's go talk with this mad captain, Doholani.
All right. Feel free to move about as you please.
I think in mass we'll just slowly inch up unless someone disagrees.
Okay.
5 feet at a time.
Chubbs moves up. You guys are walking.
Does anyone have a detect magic or maybe detect evil that they may be worth casting here before we continue?
Just as you have that thought, everyone roll a perception. All right, Bjork's got a 20, Tao's 21. That is good enough to notice. You think to look back to the boardwalk. Something has broken the boardwalk. It's not that you couldn't get down the gangplank with a jump, but it would just be harder, and you might fall into the water that's infested with sharks.
Oh boy.
As you just hear the collapse of the boards, and then you look over and notice that. Whereas the rest of you are looking about, and you all start to hear screams. It sounds like a cacophony of many different people screaming, and it's coming from the stern where you're heading, on the other side of the door. Where to?
Let's see here. Yeah.
Zuina, have you seen? Sasha kind of points over to the boardwalk. Have you seen something of this sort before? Any thoughts what this might be?
You can see that her mouth looks like it's twisted up in knots, but she nods grimly.
I take a step up.
As you take a step up, the door at the stern that you guys are heading towards bursts open, and a giant melted humanoid barrels through. It is flesh-like, but it has extra bones, extra limbs, and it looks like if you melted a large humanoid and if it was like a candle, because it's like a roiling, screaming mass. It's not really a human-like human-like creature anymore. But it looks much larger than the one that you faced in the bell tower. Maybe a couple feet taller. You also hear something climbing on the side of the ship, and one comes over the side. Now you understand what probably broke the boards on the gangplank. Roll for initiative.
Roll, Ricka, roll.
Roll, Ricka, roll, Ricka, roll for initiative. Selena did not roll well. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Zario's up with the 17.
All right, Zario is going to take a shield extract.
Ooh, I like it. Little shield.
And then that's it.
Okay, you don't want to move? You good there?
I think he's good here for now.
Stay in the middle.
Formation.
Stay in the middle of the group. Okay, perfect. You have a glowing magical aura about you now. All right, the twins are up. One at the stern charges at Chubbs, who's right in front of him. Flavor charge, since it's only a 5-foot step. And goes to hit. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's a critical threat on the first attack.
Oh no.
And that's a nat 20 to confirm.
Oh,
Oh no.
instantly dead.
Oh no.
Crazy how that's canon.
Rupture abdominal cavity. It comes up and it slashes your stomach open, and part of your intestines pour out.
Incredible.
I didn't roll too high for damage, only 8 points of damage, but 1 point of constitution bleed. At the start of every round.
Bleed?
Yeah, until you heal or get a heal check, you will lose 1 constitution score.
Dang.
Woo! And the other slash misses.
Yikes.
So, woo! The other one, he's going to move up. Let's see if he goes for Zario or Bjork. That's Zario. Chooses the well-dressed one. Goes for an attack. That's a 9 and a 13. Does 13 hit your flat-footed?
What's the penalty for flat-footed? -4?
No, it's on your character sheet. It's whatever you don't have for dexterity.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, no, I'm good. No, it does not hit.
Okay. Woo, good. All right. So far, so good then.
I would have had a nat 20 confirmed with a 20?
No, I rolled. Yeah, I rolled a crit threat, and then I confirmed it with a nat 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I see.
Treha.
Treha's gonna go and cast Cure Light Wounds on old Chubbs here.
Bingo, bro.
Seal up that evisceration a little bit.
So you step up behind him, and then magically his intestines just crawl back inside of his stomach, and then it sews up a little bit.
Well, and you heal for 9.
Oh, hey, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
3?
Nice.
Like it never happened.
Yeah. All right, Chubbs, you're up. You just gonna let that stand?
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that was some shit. I'm gonna rage and let's see.
Brah. This is right where Treha wants to be.
Oh God! And now Treya's terrified.
Let's see. I'm wondering about getting into accurate stance, power attacking these bastards.
Yeah, that works.
Accurate stance takes
move action.
a movement.
Yeah,
move action,
which is fine because he's right
I
up in
wouldn't be
your
able
face.
to.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, he's right up in your face, so you don't have to move to get him.
Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna accurate stance, power attack, and try to take a bite.
All right. Jump. 18. Wow. All right, 18 is definitely a hit, and 11 points of damage. That's a good bite. So he came up and clawed at your stomach, and you bite his arm as he's retracting his hand. And it looks like it's really rubbery. It's like you barely broke the skin, but you did rip away a little bit of his hand.
Oh.
All right. So a little bit of damage to him. Nice. Bjork.
So these guys weren't the ones that the silver was good against, right?
Oh yeah,
these were just.
Yep, silver's good against them.
Okay, these were the ones. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, he will pull out a silver arrow and shoot his shot at the one closest to him.
All right. Ooh, 19. Yeah, definitely hits. And with a 9, you hear a horrible wail as it seems to pierce through its chest and do a ton of damage. It just like blew through it. And part of its chest cavity just falls off the back of the ship.
Ooh.
There's still a hole in its roiling flesh. Do you want to move at all, or are you good there?
I think he's good there.
All right. Tao.
My turn just going to be pretty simple. He's going to start tapping his drum. Boom, 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 boom. To do that, inspire courage. So everyone's going to activate that on their roll 20. And then he is going to, let's see, he just had his, I have my long spear of silver out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that's, I believe that has 10 feet of reach, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to stay here, and I could maybe poke around. Oh, I can't do that yet. I can't poke without a standard action.
Yeah, you just use the standard. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stay here with my move.
Okay. All right. Zawina's up. Zawina steps over to the one next to Bjork to protect him a little bit. And you see she punches out at the creature. She hits it, and she strikes it again really fast, punches it in the face. You can tell she's making contact, and you feel the force of the blows, but since she doesn't have any silver or magical weapons, it seems like she's not doing that much damage to it. Just then, Bjork, something stabs into your neck from behind, and you see a small creature about the size of a house cat with leathery wings and horrible, vicious teeth, and it cackles down at you. Would you please roll a fortitude save? Oh no, a 10. You take 2 points of dexterity damage as well as 1 point of piercing damage as its tail sinks into your neck and you feel horrible venom begin to course through your veins.
That's less than ideal.
Very much so.
The little flying bat-like creature looks over at all of you, and you all feel like a little dizzy, kind of being in its presence. But that's all you can kind of tell right now. It's small, purplish, black bat-like creature. And
Zubat.
Zubat. Zaurio.
Zario will... He'll attack our little creature-looking friend on the right here.
Okay, going for the lemur that's been damaged. Nice. With the silver rapier, a 13. Unfortunately, it's able to just barely dodge out of the way. It's a little faster than you gave it credit for. Do you want a 5-foot step anywhere, or are you good there?
I'll stay here.
Okay.
Take a step. Oh. Take a step. How to say this? Away from me, towards the edge of water. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. I said all this in 6 seconds. Don't worry about it.
Of course.
Just for that, you are the recipient of its slash. That is an 18.
My bad.
Oh, but was it just a 5-foot step here?
Yeah, just a 5-foot step.
Would that be...
No, he's up.
That...
No, it's just up. It's up next. So the lemur struck out at you once at Zawina, missed Zawina, but the attack on you was an 18 to slash with its claw. Is that a hit? I think it is.
You already killed him.
He's already done. He's terrified. That is 6 points of slashing damage. We can't hear you. If you're screaming in pain, it's silent.
Wait, you said it was Chubbs that got hit?
No, Zario.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the one you just attacked.
This dude attacking.
Yeah. Now the other one's gonna.
Great.
Yeah, the other one's gonna attack Chubbs.
Got it.
He's going for that crit again. Got 2 slashes. Oh my gosh. Okay, nat 20. Let's roll to confirm it. The other one's a 5. So the other one I rolled, 8 total, so that's a miss. Oh, I think that's a miss. 16. I think with your boosted AC, you're good. So not a confirm. So just a measly 4 slashing damage.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Treja, you are up. Also, note, Chubbs, you can call in Carlor on your turn. He's still just kind of flying about.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna stab this bastard with my silver star knife.
were you able to move over there without provoking from anybody?
The imp. Or sorry, the
The unknown bat-like creature.
The unknown bat-like creature.
He will stab out at you. But that is a 12, so you're good.
Can I also do a knowledge on it?
You can.
There you go. There you go.
Knowledge planes, yeah. 19. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's an imp. They're very common in Corvosa. But you can see it doesn't look like a normal imp. Normal imps are usually like a darker, more crimson color. So something about
magenta?
Yeah, it's more magenta, purplish, a little different.
Magenta's a man-made color, you freak. I'll kill you.
this.
So what you know from that, imp details, they're usually resistant to all weapons besides good or silver, immune to fire and poison, and resistant to acid and cold. That's what you know with that roll, with a 19.
Oh, just the basic demon stuff or devil stuff we already know?
Basic devil stuff. You also suspect they have fast healing along with their poison sting.
Kill the flying bastard quick.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, what was it that you said? You know that they have what?
Fast healing and a poison sting, which we've already seen from
gotcha.
poor Bjork.
Does that star knife stab hit the lemur?
The lemur. Okay, sorry, I missed it. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. And 6 damage that goes through. It howls in agony, and yeah, you take a huge chunk out of its neck. And this like horrible gray blood oozes out onto you.
Oh.
It smells like the sea.
Oh.
Yeah, going for the jugular again.
Well, that's not that bad.
Yeah. Well, more like the part of the sea that gets like the dead fish.
Oh.
Yeah.
A
Chubbs.
fish market, then.
Yeah, fish market. Chubbs,
Speaking of fish markets,
he slashed you. What are you gonna do in response?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to chomp at him again.
You got chomp.
Yeah.
Chomper's got a chomp. Ooh, nice.
Jeez.
whew,
21 to hit and 18 damage. You can tell not all of it goes through, but it was still a good hit. Holy smokes. And you bite out most of its face. So you just tear off like a huge chunk of it. And now this grayish brown mess is just spewing forth from its head. But it's still up and slashing at you. You want to take a 5-foot step anywhere, or are you good there?
Five foot step just means like one adjacent.
Just one
square.
step. Yep. And then do you want to bring in
Diagonals
Carlor?
also count.
Oh yeah, okay. I want Carlor to try and bombard the other Lemur, and it's not a big deal if there's like incidental splash.
Nope. They are not harmed by holy water because they're not evil outsiders or undead.
Well, that you know.
That you know of.
now it's to learn something new.
Carlor, that thing we practiced. Drop it on that thing. And then I click.
Please roll
and
a
it knows what that means.
Yeah, roll a d20. See if you can hit.
We should replace the word thing with John.
Hit him with the John. All right, that is a hit to its touch AC, so it successfully flies overhead and drops the holy water vial on top of the lemur. Roll 2d4.
Carlor, you did it.
All right, 4 points of damage that cuts through its DR. And you see most of its head burn away.
Does it do extra?
Not that you can tell, but it seems to get around the DR. So it's pretty good.
I think that's one thing that D&D 3.5 and Pathfinder missed out on. I think more creatures should have weaknesses.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But, alas, I digress.
You could maybe work with an alchemist, make a super holy water.
Oof.
Extra concentrated holiness.
Yes.
All right. Bjork, please roll a constitution or a fortitude save for me.
Ooh, another fortitude
Oh,
save.
yeah.
Nice.
What'd you get?
18.
18. Perfect. All right. You feel the venom in your veins seems to die out.
Whew.
So no additional damage.
All right. Well, Bjork is gonna move out of the way of that guy. Let's see. If I take a 5-foot step to here, if I shoot my bow at the other creature, would this guy get an attack of opportunity on me while I shoot?
Yeah, you'll provoke.
Regardless. Alright, he might just try moving down here.
Yeah.
And take the attack of opportunity anyways.
Yeah, because he's going to attack you anyway.
Yeah.
Does he still get one since he Treha triggered it?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Ooh, good call.
He does not have... Good question, yeah, because he does not have combat reflexes. You're good.
Solid.
You move down, and he's not able to attack you. You see he screams in fury at you, though.
Bjork screams right back. And he'll try and take down the lemur while it's weak.
Alright. Oh, shoot. Maybe the imp was startling you, but no, unfortunately you shoot at it and you shoot a little bit high. Arrow falls harmlessly into the sea. Tau.
Treha flinches.
As the arrow went right over your shoulder.
Don't worry, I never hit you, Treha.
Oh no.
Also doing a knowledge plane on that imp.
Unfortunately, you don't know any additional information with a 9. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to stop beating on my drum as a kind of free action, but it's going to keep everyone to have their their inspiration on. And then I'm going to 5 foot step here, and I can still, with my 10 feet, try to attack at the imp.
Yeah. You can.
Okay. That's what I'm going to try to do. This is my...
Get him.
Long spear silver. Actually, it's a two-handed weapon.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I would, because I've been banging on my drum a little bit, but I just stopped banging on my drum.
Yeah, that's fine, especially if you drop your drum, right?
Yep. So, did it go through?
I imagine his drum's probably on a...
You got it on a string?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like around my shoulder.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. To have it on a cord. Okay.
Yeah.
So a 19, that hits. And 8 points of damage, and it howls in agony, and it all seems to go through. Silver weapon.
Leave us.
Does anyone speak Infernal?
I think Zario does. Let me confirm.
I think so.
Been a while since I've had to look that up. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
You hear it chattering, and it says, "Ah, how did they know? How did they know how to hurt us? Ah, I will have to make a deal that you will all die." Zawina's up. She tries to punch the lemur. She hits it twice and barely does any damage, you can tell. Her blows mostly just thud on wet flesh. And the imp, you see he shrieks in agony for a moment, and then everyone's world turns upside down. And now everywhere you look, it looks like the sea is just all upon you, and it's like giant waves are forcibly turning the ship every direction. So you are all very disoriented, and you all take a -4 to attack rolls, checks, and saves.
What? Wow.
As you see, looks like the ship is just bouncing up and down, and waves are splashing into your face.
How did the lemurs look?
They don't look like they notice at all. They look the same. Yeah.
Well, that hardly seems fair.
And you hear him call out, only Zario knows what he says, but he says, "Brother, come! I know you're watching. I will make the deal." And you hear a pop. And Chubbs, you feel a tiny pinprick on your neck as another imp appears right behind you and stabs your neck. You take 1 point of damage, and please roll a fortitude save.
Okay, then I got -4 too.
Yes.
Ooh, -4 to 4 saves.
All saves, yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Does this mean I take 4 away from the result?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately, you rolled very well, a 20, so you are fine. You did not take any dexterity damage. You feel the venom enter your veins, but with your shark-like body right now, you shrug it off.
Yeah.
And he chatters away at you, and he says, "Deal is accepted. I will aid you, brother." And Zawina yells at Zario, "What are you doing here? We had a plan!"
Zawina yells it at me.
Yeah,
Oh, about like trying to get the captain on board.
yeah.
Yeah, this is difficult. Zarya is going to try to attack the creature before he tries to then move and make his way back to the captain at this point, kind of seeing everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll go ahead and do that, seeing that this creature in front of us is hopefully weakened.
All right.
And I'm going to add inspiration to that.
Okay.
At the cost of 2, and then that's what use of the room is spinning, so that's a -4 on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And +2 for flanking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's right. I didn't have flanking on. Good
Flank,
call.
John.
Little flank, John.
Oh, flank, John. Flank Zony.
A little flank zony action. Well, since you're in Flank Town, that's a hit. 2 points of damage, pierces through, and you see its flesh slough off a little bit onto the deck, but it's still standing.
All right, and then I'm going to move. Let's see.
So where are you
I
moving?
guess I can move up to here
And do each...
without provoking.
No, that provokes every time you move past a creature, because you're not you're doing a full move action and not doing like a strategic withdraw.
Or sorry, I meant like, can I move? I know I'm going to get the attack of opportunity from the guy down here,
Yeah.
but with this creature, I can move all the way up to here without getting an attack of opportunity, right?
You can
Or
avoid
can I even
from
move
the
up to here?
you can move from the imp. You'd have to move. You can move through your allies square, then move diagonally, and then diagonally again, and then up. Yeah, so that works. So
Okay.
if you're here, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, to right where you're at. But they'll provoke from that Lemur as well, because you're moving around.
Oh,
him.
then in that case, shit.
Or you'd have to stop right here. The first Lemur's
I'll
So
stop
that'll
right here
happen
for
next
now, then.
turn.
Yeah. So are you stopping there?
Yeah, I'm going to stop here.
Okay, so only the first Lemur gets a free attack on you, and he got a 12, so he missed.
Ooh.
Okay. Lemurs are up, the twins. Let's roll to see which one he goes for. He goes for Zario. That's a 12, that's a miss, and that's a 21. It's
That'll hit.
3 points of damage as he slashes your leg. The other Lemur, he is going to determine, let's see, between the three of you guys, that's Treha, which is probably bad for him because Treha has very high AC. Yep, 15 and 12. Those are both misses. Not even close. Okay. Treha.
Well, I guess she tries to stab, even though she's not feeling too great. So it'll be 15.
That is a hit. And
Ooh.
with a silver blade, please describe your kill.
She probably, like, lurches forward and then, like, falls over because of the lurching of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And just falls on top of it, just right into its... If it has a spine, there. If it doesn't, a brain, I don't know, something that's vital and hurts.
And you hear 1,000 wails in your ear, furthering your tinnitus, as the creature disperses and just sloughs off into the water. Just oozes over the side of the ship.
She probably throws up a little bit. And then, though she watched the sloughing off, did that appear affected by the throwing of the
Of the ship?
Yeah.
No. It's just as you're looking about that you're noticing that.
Okay, well, it doesn't see, something seems off here.
Yeah. Oh,
clearly.
Yeah.
Disrupt the imp.
Do you want to move, or are you good there?
I guess you can't move. So, move up to the imp.
Okay. Chubbs?
And the 15 was enough to damage that lemure, right?
Yep. Yeah, low ACs, no armor.
That's what I figured, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know mechanically I'm not nauseous, but I don't physically, after what she just went through, I don't know how she's not nauseous.
Is it a little flavor nauseous?
Flavor nauseous, I think.
Or it could be a little sickened.
Or sickened.
Chubbs, you've been at sea, but even still, this is making your stomach roll about.
Yeah. Really torn in a couple directions with this little crunchable looking imp versus this very damaged blob monster.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I can still attack the lemure, right?
Yeah, sure. You can attack whichever one you want.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to bite at it.
Nice. All right, so
you have to take 4 or something off of that.
Yeah, so take 4 off your attack. So 12. Yeah, unfortunately, because of the rocking of the ship, you stumble forward and bite at the ground. It's able to sidestep your attack. Do you want to take a 5-foot step somewhere, or are you good?
Right. No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. Bjork?
I like that his minimum damage is more than my maximum. by a lot.
Yeah, you felt it. You've been on the receiving end of that.
Bjork is gonna try and get some revenge back at that terribly, terribly colored imp. So that -4 with the silver arrows.
That's a hit. 19 will hit him. And that's a good hit. You're seeing his wounds slowly close over, but you are hurting him quite a bit. He howls in agony. Do you want to move? Are you good there?
I think he's good chilling there.
All right. Tao?
All right, this is the second round. This would be the last round that the inspiration is active.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have to restart it next round. And that wouldn't cause a delay, right? I did it. This would be my second round, not lingering performance.
Yeah, we just keep
as
going.
As long as I started, I assume it ends on my turn, I guess is the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So he's got his move and his standard. I'm going to space out a little bit and go over here. If able, then I'm going to do another attack on this the front aftmost imp.
Okay.
Same deal.
Okay, stick 'em. Getting the magenta one.
Focus on your damage. Knock this one down.
He easily flies over your thrust with your 8 to hit. Or 4 to hit, I guess.
And then, can I maybe use like a simple, like a knowledge or like maybe a player wisdom? Like, would I think that the holy water would hurt this guy?
Oh, yeah. You know,
I don't know if that,
you know it does.
it would, right?
Yeah, the holy water hurt the Lemur.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, Zawina's up. She will step up to try and punch the imp. She punches at it twice and misses both times. It flies around her. It's very dexterous. Now the imp looks about the group and it actually does a 5-foot move over to Tao.
Mm-hmm. I was going to make one last remark. I don't know if it's possible, but it was...
Yeah, go
so
for it.
I moved... I did a 5-foot step.
Yeah.
Now, I was asking about the holy water. I could still do a move equivalent action, right? Or no, the 5-foot step. Like I can't.
Yeah, the
draw
5-foot.
something.
Yeah, the 5-foot step. I think eats it up.
Okay. Yep. Thank you. That's it.
The imp moved up towards you, and it shrieks. You don't understand it, but Treha and Zario do, and it stabs you in the neck. You take 2 points of damage, so not too much, but please roll a very important fortitude save.
With the -4, and then I don't...
Oh, no.
I get a 5.
All right, so he sticks you, and the other one is going to stab at Chubbs. Let's see if he hits. Ooh, that's probably a miss. Nope, 17. That's a miss. Well, that's all right. This is where we're going to be ending things, because Treha and Zario hear him shout in Infernal, "Nighty night. Nighty night, long hair." And you are stabbed in the neck, and instead of feeling dexterity drain or damage, you pass out and fall prone on the ship.
Oh no.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bloop.
Ruh-roh.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh no.
So now the song is ended. No more drums.
Well, I guess it's lingering until the start of my next
It will
turn,
linger,
right?
yeah, it will linger until the start of your turn, but you're not going to be able to start it back up easily. 'Cause
Right.
You're snoozing. So you have bested one of the lemurs. There's one very injured one, and now 2 imps. And the imp that you've hurt, it seems to be healing up pretty quickly, and the other one is untouched.
Jeez.
Like I said, could be tough.
Yeah,
Could be.
rough
Could be.
encounter for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, GG all. We'll catch you in a couple weeks.